Hello, welcome. As with everybody else in the world, it seems the weather hasn't been really good for astrophotography for the last few months. So I've been thinking, well, what can I do? So I upgraded my telescope PC to a newer version, have Core i5, 16 gigs of DDR now. But the last surplus sale I went to, there was a couple of older Intel NUCs that said broken, not booting. They sold them really cheap. I got them for 10 bucks. Brought them home, cracked them open. One had a 1/2 terabyte NVMe drive in it. So since the weather was crap, I decided I'm going to upgrade. So I threw it in my telescope computer, fresh install of Windows 10 Professional, and started from scratch with all of the software to run my telescope. Also did a few other things, so let's go look. Okay, so here we are remoted into the telescope PC. So one thing I did to the telescope PC, I changed the wireless network dongle from 802.11ac to 802.11ax, which gives me more bandwidth so I can push the pictures to my server quicker. That's the way I do it. When I take a picture in Nina, it automatically uploads it to my file server downstairs. And in the morning, I just have all of my pictures ready to process. So I did install the latest ASCOM, which was 6.6. Have all the latest drivers for everything. Have the TubeTech camera that I use for my guider. The ASCOM driver seems to work better than the built-in driver in PhD2. Have the on-step focuser and the on-step telescope. I upgraded PhD2 to 2.6.13. After a fresh install, it automatically runs the camera wizard. So it automatically put the focal length of the guide scope. I shot new dark frame library. Started 0.5 seconds to 3 seconds. Because I usually guide at 0.5 with my harmonic drive. Also, I had to check the reverse deck output after meridian flip. That's what you have to do with the on-step mounts. Then I ran the calibration assistant. And after that, the guiding assistant. I ran it for almost 15 minutes. Most I've ever ran it before was like 2, so I thought I'd just go for it. See if it would work out any periodic error I had. This was from the first night, full moon. I got 0.83 over the whole night. Not super good, but not bad. And I installed a new version of Nina, latest one. It was 3.1 HF2. So I have the camera, focuser, rotator. I use manual rotator, mount, guider, weather. I just use the Open Weather Map API. I set my autofocus settings the same as I had on the other computer. Okay, that's everything for the telescope. And now what have I done on my main processing computer? I've installed a beta version of Graxpert, the 3.1.0 release candidate 2. It gives you deconvolution, object only, stars only, and denoising. Denoising actually crashes with the beta version on my Mac. I tried it on this one and I tried it on my work laptop. This one is an M2, my work laptop is an M3 Pro Max. Crashes on both of them, so I guess it's a bug in Graxpert. In Cyril, I'm still running 1.2.6. I did update StarNet++ from the old StarNet CLI to the new StarNet 2 for Mac silicone. It is way faster. I like it. Okay, and now a new thing I've been trying. Seti Astro Suite. Okay, the only thing that kind of bothers me about this, well, it doesn't really bother me, but he upgrades it every 3.5 minutes. So every time you open this, just about you have to upgrade. And standalone with a Mac, that means you have to reset all of your security settings because this is an assigned application. But oh well, that just means he's moving fast and pretty slick so far. So one thing I have noticed, it really likes TIFF files. If you just use TIFF files, you should have no problems. But we're going to try it with a FITS file right now. Alright, so we will open this. Fit to window. Alright, this is a starless image. If you run StarNet++ in Seti Astro with a FITS file, it crashes on me. So I've just ran it in Cyril and we'll just import it into here. So first things, we'll go to Cosmic Clarity and Sharpen and Denoise. Also, if you do both with a FITS file, it crashes in between because it looks for a TIFF file after it sharpens. And it can't load a TIFF file because it's a FITS file. So we'll just do Sharpen and we'll do non-stellar because it's this starless image. And execute. Okay, stellar sharpening done. Then we'll go denoise. I like to do full. I don't know why. We're just leaving everything as default settings tonight because we're just gonna rush through it. Alright, it is now sharpened and denoised, so now we'll go into statistical stretch. I'm going to apply a curves adjustment. We'll go up about like that. I think we'll leave the target median where it is right at the moment. Try a preview. Might be a little too much. Looking better. Bump it down just a hair more. And not so much color boost. All right, so we do have some odd things down here. I think I had some dust motes that my flats didn't quite take out. Let's try Blemish Blaster. See if that will take them out. A little bigger. Try that. Boom. Ooh. Oh man. Oh, that is awesome. It's like I still got one right there. You'd never know. All right. That actually looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to do a curves. Let's try chroma. And a brightness curve. All right, we're going to save that. Move it to slot 1. And then we're going to rename that slot so we don't get confused. Starless. Okay, now we're going to open the stars only image and do everything all over again. Sharpen denoise. Except for this time we will do stellar only. Alright, we now have the stars sharpened and denoised. So let's go into the star stretch. So I've also used the narrowband to RGB stars, which is pretty cool. And I've also used the blink comparator to go through lots of images to delete what I need to. But then I also use ASTAP still to rank my images so I can get rid of the bottom worst 20 or 30% depending on the night. Okay, so we've got our stars only image loaded in here. Stretch amount. I guess we'll click remove green noise. I guess we'll do a preview and see what it looks like. I guess we'll just stick with that. So we're going to move this one into slot 2. And we'll rename that slot Stars. Now we'll add them together. So blend type will be screen. We use starless for the starless image and stars for the stars only image. And apply. Okay. And there we have it. Maybe we'll click on remove green noise just to see. Not much. Okay, now we save this off as a TIFF and go into my favorite program lately, Affinity Photo. Okay, here we have it open in Affinity. Looks a lot brighter than it did in Seti Astro, but we'll go to the develop persona, bump up the contrast a little bit. Clarity. Okay. Hit develop. And then we'll maybe just add a curves adjustment. All right, for a full moon night, that's just about as good as I can get. Okay, so quick video tonight, just going over some of my upgrades I've just done for 2025. Like, share, subscribe. And I'll talk to you later, and clouds suck.